train journey. Whether it's a day trip out, a commute to work, or even as that special treat.
Have a glass of wine for me. Have two.
Hey, you guys, just checking tickets, please. Where are you getting off to?
For many of us, it's part of our daily life.
Oh, just checking tickets and passes, please.
We're going to meet the staff who try to keep everything running.
Which service are you looking to jump on?
Stay behind the yellow line, please. I like shouting.
Through a pandemic, match days,
Use all the doors, please, folks.
and even strikes.
Deep breath, having now missed that one. I don't think it's going to get you there. I'm so sorry.
But for years, with not enough trains for demand, the service has sometimes limped along.
I know it doesn't seem great at the moment, or great at all.
But now, there's a new controller in town,
Most people are quite informed, aren't they?
and he's got deep pockets. A multi-billion-pound plan to fix the rail service. But there may be a few bumps on the way.
The track we stood on has recently been lowered, so we can get the new trains and the electrification under the bridges.
Doesn't look much like a train yet, does it?
The weather's horrendous. The track drainage couldn't cope with the sheer downpour.
So I'm just worried that, as always, stuff will go wrong.
Every year, 20 million rail journeys are taken around Wales and the borders. Keeping everything ticking over, day and night, are a team of 3,000 rail staff.
Does everyone know where they're going?
On the platforms, staff like Nikki make sure passengers get from A to B, ideally in one piece.
Can we look out for a set of teeth? They were lost at about midnight last night.
And Kelvin,
Down the stairs here to the right and up to platform 8, OK?
on the trains, guards like Sophie
As long as you're okay, that's all I'm checking. All right, awesome.
and Holly.
I just remind passengers it is mandatory to wear a face covering or face mask when using any transport for Wales train service.
And when the show comes to town, it's Adam's job to organise the chaos.
We just cancelled the last race, they're over.
That's not ideal.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'd like to tell you there was a better reason, but we're a bit short-staffed.
Years of underspending has left them without enough trains and staff.
Just mind your bag, lovely, OK? Or your coat or whatever it is.
But 4 years ago, Transport for Wales took control with a multi-billion-pound vision to revolutionise the rail service.
There will be many more trains, in fact, something like 60 to 70% more carriages. People will expect to see change happen almost overnight. It can't work like that, and you have to go through a period of transformation, and sometimes that transformation will mean pain.
We've had a chance to share some of that pain.
Where you headed? Aberdeen. I know, so sorry.
For decades, staff and passengers have been putting up with trains like this. Meet the Pacer. No, it doesn't live up to its name, does it? No. There he goes. The British-built classic proved internationally popular. Absolutely nowhere. Well, apart from Iran, and they stopped using them 15 years ago. But they've been rattling up and down the Valley's line 20 years longer than their sell-by date. I can tell you that now.
So they got the last 2 units coming in and...
Andrew Gainsbury has the coveted job of keeping it off the buffers.
They are not the most comfortable trains. They leak a little bit, you know, they're dark, they're either hot or cold. It's no secret that they're based on the Leyland National Bus. If I'm honest, you know, they really weren't designed for busy commuter routes. Anybody who's travelled in and out of Cardiff will be used to the squealing of them as they go around the curve between Cardiff Central and Cardiff Queen Street, and you know, that's certainly something that won't be missed.
Noisy, bumpy, built like a bus. Some of the kind of words used to describe both myself and the pacer. But they do have their fans.
My name is Jeremy Segrod. I'm a railway enthusiast. They're workhorses, quite simple, quite robust trains. I've always liked an underdog, and I suppose they've served as well over 35 years. So, I mean, there's not many things running around on the roads that are 35 years old.
Yep, and there's good reason for that, mate.
I suppose the noise isn't to everyone's liking. I like it, but I suppose I like everything about them, so maybe I'm a bit strange.
These cheap, if not cheerful rides help to keep routes open that might otherwise have been shut. But they've had their day, no longer meeting new rules. It's time to escort them off the tracks. Things are moving, but just around the corner, storm clouds are gathering. The multi-billion pounds transformation should be taking off. Instead, we had lockdown. It's essential travel only.
Once it's like all done, I can take my gloves off and kind of relax.
It's rush hour. Except it isn't.
Good morning, this is your Transport for Wales service to Barry Island. When leaving the train, please mind the gap between the train and platform edge, and remember to take all personal belongings with you.
Holly should have a train packed with commuters heading for Cardiff.
Passengers, please note there will be no ticket inspection on board this service today.
At Cardiff Central Station, the platforms are deserted. Rail travel collapsed by over 80%.
Odd is the only real word for it.
For station staff like Nathan, the pandemic has turned the daily challenge upside down.
This is as busy as it gets, really. There's no rush hours anymore. Yeah, it's just like a different world, like a ghost town.
But some things can't be put on hold because of COVID.
You would all like to get on your feet. I want to see these hand signals, boys.
In a shed behind Central Station, a select group are living their dream.
Slow down.
Okay.
It looks like an exercise class, but in fact, they're taking their first steps in how to drive a 20-ton train.
And we are set up in 175. Whoever wants to go first, Neil?
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 Come on, Neil. Yep, hundreds of new drivers are being recruited. For Neil Davis, this meant a major career change, just in the nick of time.
I was working as a complaint handler in Lloyds Bank, and then in November I had a call from Transport for Wales and they said, would you like to start in January? A couple of weeks later, Lloyds Bank said, we don't want you anymore. That's right.
Bank worker Neil was just one of the many who lost their job during the pandemic.
How about this one? Passing a signal at danger.
For him and his young family, the new job was a lifeline.
So I saw the advert and I was just like, Neil, apply for this. And he applied for it, and long process, but that all worked out well, really. So thanks to me, really.
Was it a worry? Yeah, loads to learn, but it's all good.
It's been really intense. He's been kind of working, coming home, and then kind of we do the bedtime stuff, and then then he's then opening the books and learning until kind of 9, 10 o'clock at night every night.
Thank you very much.
I think he'll make a really good train driver. I think he's got the personality for it.
Right. See you later. Bye-bye.
Power off, power off, power off. Brake, 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 brake. Don't worry too much if you give it a good wallop, because this is your first time. A little bit of power.
But with months of intense training ahead, will our banker make it as a train driver?
A little bit of power, power off. Lovely. It's really good. Well done, Neil. Very good.
A fleet of 150 brand new ones are being built. And this is where the magic's happening.
You increased your headcount quite a bit lately. Yeah, I thought you had, yeah.
A Spanish company is building half the fleet, but they're being assembled here in Wales.
Doesn't look much like a train yet, does it?
Yeah, so obviously this
Just like a carcass,
pretty
isn't
much
it?
the foundation.
Alexia Course has the job of making sure they arrive on time and ready to roll.
God, it's incredible, isn't it? I've been working on this project and working with the team to deliver the new trains programme since the start, really, so since 2018. Woo!
She's keen to road test for the comfort and style she's asked for.
The seats we have now, for all standard class seats, have a load of extra padding capacity in the actual seat itself.
More padding for Welsh behinds, the old Cymraeg derriere. Quite right.
The seats are slightly wider.
They are slightly wider.
Yeah. We've also got leather that we've put onto the headrests and to the armrests because it makes them more comfortable, easier to clean as well. And we're going to get these doors changed, aren't we? So we spent ages sort of just thinking, have we thought about this? Have we thought about that? Have we thought about the other? It's not something that you can go back in and kind of go, oops, we need to retrofit. That's so difficult to do. Bit of an error, so they open outwards, which is difficult when you've got customers obviously will be standing here.
After years of planning, an army of workers are bringing the designs to life.
It takes a long time to design a train, but we're really close. We're getting to the finishing line now, and customers should start to see these trains out on the network in the very near future.
Until new stock arrives, they have to make the best of what they've got. Every night, they're buffed and polished, checked, fixed, and sent out to begin another shift. And it's then down to the frontline staff to keep the service running and passengers happy.
So my family's name's Mavriganeus. It means blackbeard, I think, in Greek.
I see you've got with cello there, is it?
Double bass.
Double bass, lovely.
My mum always said, after you turn 40, you can have an arse you could serve tea off and a beard like your Auntie Jane. I can't wait.
At Cardiff Central, Nikki and Kelvin's job is to expect the unexpected.
Are you going to put it in the cycle rack? And then strap it in, yeah?
Can we look out for a set of teeth? They were lost at about midnight last night.
There's a cycle section usually in J. I would possibly suggest going down towards B, which is down that way.
Perfect.
All righty?
Great.
Going to make things a little bit easier for you, okay?
Josh, have you come across any dentures?
Still not found. While the majority of trains arrive and depart as planned, but any small problem with the track, train or trespassing can set off a chain reaction.
Attention passengers, platform 8, can passengers please note the 11:41 progenitors via Barry will now arrive and depart on platform 7. Apologies for the platform alteration.
Anybody waiting for the Tree Herbert service? Yeah, I'm so sorry, it's been moved to platform 8.
And passengers find themselves playing a familiar game of musical chairs.
Hey, where are they going? Train in front?
Yeah,
We got a newer train at the front. You were all comfortable then as well, weren't you? You saw me take people off it and put it on the train in front. That's got an issue with it, so it's going to the shed, but we haven't got a driver to take it to shed, so it's blocking the platform. Platform 1 for London! We're just over by here now, yeah?
Down the stairs here to the right and up to platform 8, okay?
With a bit of direction, passengers make their train.
We'll keep a lookout for
And
something.
Nikki can get back to the important stuff.
Seen any teeth?
Yep, their teeth again. They're proving elusive.
Everyone know where they're going?
New trains are coming, and electric ones are being made in Switzerland. But for them to fit in, they have to electrify 200 kilometres of track across South Wales.
So we're currently out with our rail vac train excavating trial holes.
Teams of engineers are working night and day in all conditions to get it finished. But valley tracks are full of surprises.
The trial holes here will determine the ground conditions and any buried or underground services we may encounter.
Today they're not having much luck. Jamie is one of the project leaders. As well as problems underground, there are challenges overhead. Oh, there he goes. Trees need to be cleared for the cables. Keeping careful watch is Eleanor Jones, whose role is to protect wildlife. Today, it's bats. She may have left her cape at home, but this Batwoman is missing nothing.
My job is to ensure that no protected species are damaged or endangered during all these works. A bat might like this tree, the oak here. They've got quite a few gaps, an awful lot of ivy. That's okay, yeah, there's a bit of ivy on the one, but it's not enough for bats to live in, really. Yeah, I'm here for the duration, day in, day out.
Around Wales, the railway network is slowly being reconnected. In Bow Street, near Aberystwyth, it's a day to remember. A train hasn't pulled in since 1965. Now there's a brand new platform, and first in the queue is train buff David Taylor.
I wanted to be the first person to get on the train. I think it's fantastic that it's eventually arrived. And so that's why I'm here, really, to celebrate it.
If you have more routes, you're going to need more drivers.
So what could we collide with? Other vehicles? Animals?
Drivers like Neil, now several months into his training.
It's going to be a collision. Close.
How do you feel about that?
In hindsight, as it would have notified drivers immediately to stop
Absolutely.
around me.
Today, the simulator is throwing every kind of unexpected hazard at the group. From cars, cows, and vegetation.
The last 2.5 weeks has been just layers of, you know, driving when things go wrong, and that's been really intense, really intense.
They have to be ready for any obstacle, whatever the weather.
Matt was driving fast earlier.
Winter or summer. In Barry Island, the sun is out, which can only mean sun's out, guns out on the Barry-Bader Strip. Staycations are on the up, and there's already a rush to the coast, with plenty arriving by train.
Welcome to Cardiff, the land of dreams. If you already got tickets, I go down in the lift, avoid the queues.
As temperatures rise, tempers can too.
Now we're done. Can we stay behind the yellow line, please? Have you got a carriage booked on the London? Are you going on the London?
Keeping Nicky Cobb on her toes.
Good. Stay behind the yellow line, please.
Ooh, Cobb's got a cob on.
I like shouting. Will you go in? Yep, next one. Chaos, really. Absolute chaos. Because of the weather, you've got hundreds and hundreds of people that are queuing in the back of the station to go to Barry Island. They could be waiting an hour, and as the trains are coming in, unfortunately, sometimes they can come in and they're already full from Queen Street. So it's going to be an interesting day today. Look at these handsome boys. Have you been to watch a game?
A rugby international, even with a limited crowd, adds to the mix.
You're like, guys, do you know where you go in?
It's all under control, unless something goes wrong, of course.
Hiya, what's the reason that Barry Island's been cancelled?
The reason for Barry Island to be cancelled, like the rest of the services, is due to lack of resources.
Thanks.
What does that mean?
Basically, that means we haven't got enough staff. I'd like to tell you there was a better reason, but we're a bit short-staffed. Sorry, guys, but not too long for the next one.
Despite all the hiccups, Nicky's helped passengers to find a way to their destination with sticky tape solutions. But change is happening.
We're on one of our new Mark IV services this morning.
Today, Chief Executive James Price is promoting a new service from North to South Wales. Just one project on a long to-do list. But the list unexpectedly got longer.
Rail services in Wales are being put back into public hands following a huge drop in passenger numbers during the pandemic.
My hair's falling out every blinking day, and I'm going greyer and greyer. Taking on board the operational responsibility for running the railway is a massive challenge for us. It means we have to have a different management structure. It means we have to have different teams. We've had to recruit a new managing director in the form of Jan, who's making a big difference to the team. We also have to be involved and responsible for how we drive revenue into the business, how we get customers to want to use the service as we go forward. So it's really radically changed the business that is Transport for Wales.
Good morning, this is your Barry Island service. Next stop, Cardiff Central. Please change here for all of the Byline and mainline destinations.
3,000 rail staff, like Holly, now work directly for them.
So today now I'm going to be scanning tickets. This will be the first time I've done it in a long time today. That's brilliant, thank you.
As it gets safe to move around, they need her and her colleagues back walking the carriages.
Brilliant. All right. I think there'll be a few shocked faces when I say tickets, please. I think they're going to be like, sorry. Hello, that's right.
During COVID, Not everyone's remembered to buy a ticket.
Hello. All right. You're not doing it to be nasty. You're informing them because you don't want them to get caught, and you want them to get into those good habits of purchasing tickets, because I wouldn't want to be fined. I'd rather buy a £5, £6 ticket than possibly have to pay £100. That would ruin my day.
Yeah, it'd ruin mine as well.
Just checking tickets and passes, please.
My name is Alan. Obviously, because you've got no ticket and you've got no means to pay for your ticket, I'm going to have to take some details from you, OK?
In Treforest, Inspectors Alan and Mark are checking tickets.
Well, just check your ticket.
Hiya, Larry. Have you got a ticket there?
Yes.
But sometimes it's about rescuing lost passengers.
Did you buy a ticket before you travelled?
I took the wrong car, came here. I want to go back to Cardiff.
You took the wrong car. So, where are you staying in Cardiff?
我住在那个巴里 Docks.
Barry Docks?
Yeah.
The next train on the other side will go to Barry Docks. Okay, all right, okay. Bye-bye. Thank God for iPhones. In my days, it would have been a book and pointing out words, but no, it was, we got there in the end.
It's all about bringing in the pennies. But things are getting in the way.
We've got 2 missing at the moment, and then possibly 1 a bit later on.
It's down to staff, mate. It's down to staff.
So this is just going straight through, which is very frustrating now very frustrating for the gentleman who stood on the platform behind us. He's got an important appointment to make, so I know it doesn't help, but I can only apologise. We're often left in the dark as much as the passengers.
The pandemic is disrupting life for everyone. Eight miles up the line, the work to electrify the valleys has hit another snag.
The track we stood on here has recently been lowered under an overbridge for the overhead electrification.
Some of the bridges are too low to fit new cables and trains. But where there's an engineer, there's a solution.
It was a big challenge, yeah, so we've got a number of options. We can lower the track, we can raise the bridge, or we can demolish and replace the bridge. It usually comes down to a cost versus risk type exercise.
What's the plan with the Samba?
Lowering the track means other teams have to check the rail all over again.
How many poles we got? We got 1 or 2?
Be 2 poles due to the radius.
Hundreds of workers are needed to get the job done.
So at present, we've got a number of rails with temporary joints in place, and what we'll do, we'll actually then stress the track.
For engineer Aaron Silver, it's been an opportunity to come home to Wales.
When I received the call that I got the job, I was over the moon. Hand on heart, I was over the moon. I'm not saying that just for the cameras. To have this job on our doorstep, I mean, it's amazing, because for me, where I've always worked on, say, the English side of the river, it's actually nice to be able to be part of something which we're transforming the area or in and around the area which I grew up. So you just have that bit more of a personal sense of connection to what we're doing.
Both teams are keen to crack on.
We've managed to accelerate and exceed what we were expecting throughout these 3 weeks. So it's just been an achievement in horrendous conditions.
As we filmed, horrendous became unworkable. And the team had to stop.
Storm Christoph, as we've been hearing, really causing a lot of problems across Wales over the last 24 hours or so.
The next day, Jamie's back.
We've got a video clip here that was filmed just below this bridge. The track drainage couldn't cope with the sheer downpour of Storm Christoph at the brink.
So was lowering the track near a river such a good idea?
I'm quite surprised to come here today and to see that water has drained away quite quickly. The great condition the track is in at the moment shows that new drainage system has worked.
Jamie's improvements have paid off, but a major storm is the latest setback he could do without.
So we've got the challenges of the pandemic, the challenges of the storm weather. It's challenging all round, shall we say. Key word.
Whoa, they're fiddly, these locks.
At Cardiff Central, the daily challenges for Nikki continue.
Whoa. Watch your backs. Our door's further down that way, so if you want to follow me. Hot, it's too hot to be carrying ramps.
The new trains will have much better access, and Nikki won't need to crack open the ramp quite so often.
It'll make a huge difference. Obviously, you want people to get where they're going as quickly as possible. Nobody likes waiting for a train. You've done that before, haven't you? For the customers especially, it's going to be, well, life-changing. I mean, all those minutes add up. All right, safe travels.
As the countdown starts for the arrival of new trains, the clock has stopped for the old. Abandoned and all alone, the old pacers have been left rusting away. But finally, the day has come for them to be dragged off. Off to be melted down for scrap.
Take it on a tour.
But what's this? One little pacer is making a break for it.
I know some people don't like the pacers and some people would be glad to see the back of them for their commute, but as far as we're concerned, we're preserving a chapter of Welsh railway history.
Being old, it seems, has some advantages.
What we want to do is preserve them in South Wales. We'll be the only operating heritage railway to have examples of these trains so people can actually come along and ride on them as they were.
Number 143607 can expect a happy retirement at this Heritage Museum in Carmarthenshire. Pacers may never have been popular, but they came in handy for events like this.
Gate 6 and 7, please have your COVID pass ready and wear the mask. Thank you.
Thanks for coming today, guys. So obviously we're not far away from the Autumn Internationals now. So...
Now here's a question. How do you get tens of thousands of celebrating rugby fans in and out of a small city?
We've had the figures through from our colleagues in Fleet now around how many trains are likely to be available.
Adam and the events team have a cunning plan.
I think the easiest way to explain a train plan on an event day is like a very complex jigsaw puzzle with the pieces growing legs and getting up and moving.
Yep, that's cunning.
An additional Stevenson at location.
It's also an enormously complex station. With 8 different platforms, there are 11 different places that you could go, which means there's 10 opportunities for you to be in the wrong queue and end up on the wrong train.
Yeah, don't laugh. They've been planning for months to organise the chaos, but the scrapping of the old trains has presented a headache.
Not as much capacity as we'd ideally like, not many additional trains available on the day of service. So what do we think in terms of where we prioritise resources, both in terms of getting people to the match and getting people home for the match?
with the level of resource we've got, obviously it's not in the ideal position that we want because we haven't got as many as we would usually have.
Some of the trains brought in to fill the gap until the new trains are ready have had problems.
The 769 specifically, they've effectively been converted from electric trains into diesel trains, and that's brought some challenges in terms of reliability and maintenance.
Yeah, in other words, they don't always work, Adam.
We've not quite got the new rolling stock in place yet to the degree that we would like. So we're in a little bit of a sticky spot in terms of rolling stock.
Currently, we're looking at 225 additional members of staff for the day.
It's exciting. It's been a while.
It has. Yes. No nerves for this one, Adam. No pressure.
Well, let's have a good one then.
There's a lot of pressure.
Exit this way, folks, yeah? Yeah?
Hopes are high, and Kelvin's on duty to help shepherd tens of thousands of descending fans.
I'm trying to think of something funny to say, but that's a brilliant hat, isn't it? Hey, have a good day, OK? An interesting mix. Everyone's going different directions, as always, at the train station. Some people already started drinking.
So, how's the mood so far?
Not too bad, not as crammed as I was expecting it to be honest with you.
Yeah, standard all the way, like cattle.
However cosy the journey, everyone still needs a ticket.
No arguing now, ladies, come on.
Mark and his team of inspectors are here to help.
On a day like this, on a busy day, you can take £11,000-12,000 just here amongst us selling. There you go. Thanks, ladies. Next, please.
Thousands of fans have arrived safely. So far, so good.
This way, please. Thanks very much. Enjoy the game, folks. This way, please. Just down these stairs here, please, folks.
The focus now is getting everyone away after the game.
Keep a really close eye on this.
Yeah.
If it looks dodgy, if it starts to spill out, that's when we kick into action.
And rugby isn't the only show in town tonight.
We've also got an event at the Motor Point in Reed tonight, which is disco hits of the 70s. So Ahmed's already asked for an early finish so we can put his disco boots on.
The lull before the storm. And then...
CMC to all radio holders, we're now going to go live.
By that, they mean the hordes are coming.
This way, please, guys, straight up.
It's all hands on deck to move thousands of people quickly. By plan A, or plan B.
You couldn't organise a bus for Merthyr, can you just cancel that train for Merthyr, not another one, not for another hour? Passengers will be sent down shortly as we just cancel the last Merthyr, over.
That's not ideal.
Yeah, why is it always Merthyr?
How many seats we got, Drive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is there any opportunity to drip feed any up to the platform?
It's rammed me.
Is it? Okay.
Lost to you, yeah. Anyone waiting on me?
And if you can't move them, there's always plan C. Keep them sweet.
Where are you going to, guys? Abercrombie. Won't be long now.
Surprisingly, Wales win. Travelling fans are in good spirits, but not delighted with the wait to get home.
CMC to Silver Ground.
Yeah, go in, Chris.
Just to confirm, we're now going on to free flow. All queues will be left open up to a capacity of 200.
Thank you. This way, please, platform number 2. It's currently 10 o'clock, so we've still got some trains left later this evening. But thankfully, the bulk of the crowd have gone now.
An army of staff and volunteers have helped get thousands of passengers home safely after the match. But it's far from ideal.
I'm already starting to think about what I will do with all the lovely new trains that we're going to get. I kind of got a plan in my head around where I want them to go on an event day and how I want them to work. You know, it will be night and day from what we've got now.
what we like to see though, an MTQ.
There may be a light at the end of the tunnel for future fans. And for trainee driver Neil Davis, there literally is. For months, it's been virtual reality, and now it's the real thing.
Power off, everybody. We always like a nice gap between powering off and braking, okay? Yeah.
He's in the cab, but he's not alone. It's all under the watchful eye of trainer and wingman Dennis.
So it's normal to bring in on a 50? Yeah. And then take your brake off and coast?
They could do with another driver on the rotor now, but Neil still has to clock up around 9,000 miles.
So you remember the name of these 3 crossings?
I know one's called Oakwood, but I can't remember the other 2.
Kai Tinker, Tin Works in Oakwood. Good.
That's 265 hours of Dennis's supervision before he can be let loose on a train by himself. It's midnight near Mountain Ash, and Aaron is out digging holes.
What they'll then do is backfill that then with concrete after they've placed steel reinforcement. That then provides the foundation for a steel mast in which we're actually installing 3,000 or circa 3,000 across the network.
They're working through the night to minimise disruption to daily trains. But it's noisy work for their neighbours.
So we've got a team behind us that will actually monitor those noise levels. We'll also then deploy noise mitigation. So we'll actually install what they call a noise blanket. I could do with a blanket myself, to be honest with you. It's freezing.
Tonight, the ground is turning out to be more mountain than ash. The rocky ground has broken the drill, and work has to stop. It's another delay. The longer the work takes, the longer the disruption for passengers who just want to get home. Welcome to the dreaded rail replacement bus.
The works that we are doing do seem to be taking a long time, and I more than sympathise with it. I use the service myself. I experience using the bus replacement service, which is reliable but is very slow in comparison to the train.
I start work at 9 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, the last thing I want is to be going home 2.5 hours.
I'm aware there's work going on. I'm aware it will eventually be a benefit, but it feels quite far away at the moment.
In reality, the pace at which we're going at this project is very fast in terms of rail terms. But once it's done, and it's there for a generation.
There is good news. Down the track, new shiny trains from Switzerland have arrived in Cardiff and are set to have a grand unveiling. With politicians on their way, it's time to get the best China out.
I've not been on board it yet because Stadler wouldn't let us on earlier in the week when I came down now, so this will be the first time that I've been on it.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what to say to open the train carriage, but my childhood dream has come true.
It's amazing to actually see it in the flesh, really. We've had years of looking at it on PowerPoint slides and visual mock-ups and all of that, but it's actually here, which is, you know, fantastic.
Yes, there's a buffet, a politician, and a ribbon. But don't get too excited.
Customers and passengers will start to see them around the network. Can't get on them just yet.
Yeah, I can see where this is going.
And once they're all tested and fully signed off from a safety point of view, we then got to train our whole hundreds of our drivers to be able to drive these brand new trains.
Yep.
So there's still a fair way to go, I'm afraid.
So, new trains for Christmas, but maybe next Christmas. In the meantime, COVID has made a bit of a comeback.
Behind the yellow line, folks, okay? Exit this way, folks, okay? If you want to be down there, fella, it's going to be really busy. Yellow line, yeah? Yellow line.
It's a busy festive season.
Can we get him off? Yeah, he got to get off, innit?
One passenger may have had too much Christmas cheer.
We just want to make sure that he gets home safe or is in a safe place and possibly doesn't end up in London.
Kelvin has his work cut out getting the right passengers on the right trains.
Okay, folks, if we could keep the disabled section free, okay? Don't forget me on your Christmas card list. There we go. Okay?
That's all right, so there you are.
Yeah?
That's all right.
So don't worry, you're in safe hands, all right? We let the guard know, Dave, because they're not expected on this service, are they? My stakes cancelled there. Okay, sorry about that. We're obligated to get you home, okay? I know it doesn't seem great at the moment, or great at all, but yeah, we get you closer to Swansea and then we can make a better decision.
He's in luck. There's a train that can take the stranded passengers.
Okay, sir, if you make your way towards the front, all stops to my stag, okay? Thank goodness. You saved that bacon there.
Yes, all good.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thousands have made it safely home for Christmas. Mission accomplished.
Oh, it's smelly boy, yeah.
On the Valley lines, there's a new challenge. For Aaron and his team, another bridge to cross, or rather, to take down.
The reason why we're lifting that off is to make way for new electrification equipment, which at the moment, that bridge is too low.
It's taken 18 months to plan this demolition, and even then, there's a lot that can go wrong.
The risks, of course, wind, which you can see at the top of the crane there. There's a meter that will provide the wind speeds. You've got gents working there, working at height. You have people working then beneath them. Again, you've got spotters down there looking out for any loose parts that could potentially fall. Also looking out for fire as well.
Eventually, this latest obstacle is removed.
Relieved, very happy. Relieved sounds like I was a bit worried or a bit stressed, but no, very, very happy with the outcome.
On the tracks, things are moving too. The new trains are out and about. On board, Guard Sophie is getting used to the layout on these flashy new trains.
So come and have a look at my new train. As you can see, we've got lots of space for passengers, extra luggage space for bikes, for prams. We've got CCTV that we're able to view from the back cab. I've got all the carriages on here that I want to look at. I've got the leather headrest, extra padding in the seats to make them more comfortable for long-term journeys. Obviously, being 6 foot, I do appreciate that there's lots of leg room as well. And in the summer, there is aircon available on the train to keep us all nice and cool when we go down to Barry Island for the sun.
Oh, it sounds fantastic. So, when can I get on?
Oh, this one's not in service, lovely. This is a training train.
Right.
Guys, can you stand back, please? This one's not in service.
Okay.
This one's not in service, all right?
Right, that's not in service,
Okay.
right? Yeah, you're just teasing us now, yeah? And for Sophie's next shift, it's back to earth with a bump.
Just mind your bag, lovely, okay? Or your coat or whatever it is. Very busy. I reckon a stop or two we're going to have to start refusing people travel. You know, it's beginning to look a bit like a safety issue now if there's any more people that get on, because obviously we're very full.
It's a reminder of why the new trains are needed. Passenger numbers are almost back to normal. The railway is paying its way again. But around the corner, there's another unexpected hold-up.
The biggest rail strike in 3 decades is underway. Up to 40,000 members of the RMT union are walking out for 3 days this week.
Transport for Wales staff aren't on strike, but they're connected to a network that is. And that's causing staff like Kelvin more headaches.
Deep breath. Having now missed that one, the next available would be 5:20.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to get you there for 6:14. But then to get you to Bridgewater,
No.
I don't think it's going to get you there.
Not.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Has it been quiet all day? Yeah, I guess that's good. You don't want to have 300 people turning up at Rudder, do you?
After 2 tough years, it's disruption the man at the top could do without.
It's very frustrating, particularly when we just reached 93–94% of the revenue that we had before COVID. Some passengers may discover another route to use, they may not come back, and for others it's a reason not to use our services.
I mean, people were prepared, so you know, we knew it was happening. So.
Okay. There we are.
After 10 months of training, it's Neil's final exam week. Just like a driving test, I guess, but without the three-pointer.
Newport to Cheltenham, how do you think that went?
There's just one last train, but it's late.
Fingers crossed that it'll still run.
He's on the verge of qualifying. If he can find a train.
Steve, the second one is Taunton on that one now. It's the Abervale. Yeah, this is going back to Abervale now.
Oh,
yeah.
He's in luck. But out his nerves now.
Okay, light speeds are picked up. What are we going up to?
So, practical service for me now is going up to 40.
We've got 4 signals along here, so 3 of them are semaphore.
Yeah, and the main aspect on the exit.
So we've got a mixture.
Yeah.
Talk me through the risk then.
End of the line. But has he done enough?
Last move of the day after 3 long journeys is couple up to train on the platform, so yeah. Last piece of action, yeah.
So, what's the verdict?
Brilliant over the route, and obviously a bit of pressure here. Coupling 2 trains together on a platform with a big audience. You've done an excellent job of it, so well happy.
And another driver has joined the team. But when will the new trains be ready for him to drive? In Chester, Alexia is out spreading the word.
This is a big milestone for us because this is, as you know, this is our official launch of the Class 197s. It's our first brand new fleet of trains that is going to be entering our Wales and Borders network.
It's an opportunity to remind everyone what's coming and show off some of the Welsh-built trains.
Hi, I'm Alexia. I'm responsible for the programme of bringing in all the new trains. Get it delivered, get it installed, get it all tested.
Yeah, and don't forget to mention the seats now.
We paid extra, upgrades for better seats.
There she goes. And again.
I like the leather tops as well.
Oh, she loves it.
It should be starting on the Conwy Valley line by late summer, early autumn. that's the plan.
Yeah, there's nothing like a manager's deadline to bring out a nervous smile and a bit of reality. Autumn has come and gone, and there are still no new trains. And at the boardroom meeting, Alexia has some more bad news.
Viva Rail went into administration officially middle of last week. The bad news is that Viva Rail were all set to provide all the spares, the maintenance, etc., etc.
With some problems with the current fleet, it's a setback. And what about an arrival date for the new trains, Alexia?
The Class 231s, the flirt units, they're all due to start entering service by the end of January. All ready to rock and roll, really.
Right.
Good. Jan, are they behaving? I keep seeing them out on the network everywhere.
Yeah, the feedback from driver instructors and conductor instructors is that crews think they're very good trains.
Right, yeah. Is it me or am I detecting a few last-minute nerves here?
So we're expecting great things of the Stadler flirts.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Right.
Famous last words.
Yeah, well, obviously.
After 4 years and 2 months and 800 million spent in a quiet North Wales valley, a bit of history. The first new train built for Wales, in Wales, by Welsh people, is in service. I'm feeling a little bit emotional about that, to be honest. Look at that shot as well. Come on, it's gorgeous. A month later in South Wales, Sophie is finally letting passengers board her shiny Swiss train.
Passengers have been saying, you know, one thing we get is when we're on the station, they'll come in and they'll say, oh, it's a nice posh train, isn't it? You know, yeah, it is. You know, we're still, you know, looking at bits and thinking, oh, that's nice, a lot more legroom on that one as well.
Despite a bumpy ride, the railway revolution is up and running. But there's still a long journey ahead.
We're not in an easy place yet. We still got to run this transition all the way through. There's some really difficult things that we still need to work our way through. But seeing the beginnings of the end of the first chapter of the journey is really exciting.
What will the next chapter hold? A mystery? A thriller? And what about the ending? A long-awaited new trains and track already, we're told, by 2025. For now, the frontline staff are keeping everything going. Neil is getting used to the early shifts. And Nikki has moved from station to customer ambassador.
Oh, there. You come with it? I do, yeah, I do. Hey, we'll have to get an upgrade then, won't we?
Holly has been promoted.
Once again, this is your Barry Island service. Next stop, Cardiff Central. Thank you.
And for Sophie, Adam and Kelvin, well, it's business as usual. Keeping Wales moving for another day.
There'll be more train and yellow line, yeah? Yellow line. Okay, take care, safe journey, yes?